The sun is out. A great afternoon for football at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens. Today, a good matchup here in the AFC. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Miami Dolphins.
Your 2026 Miami Dolphins.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen in the booth. Riley Patterson on the field gets this thing going. Off we go from Hard Rock Stadium. So out comes the Kansas City offense to take over for the first time. And there is the guy at the top of the game, Patrick Mahomes, their quarterback.
And we all know how talented this guy is, Mike, right? From the physical sense, that's obvious. But what really separates him, and it really came through when we had a chance to talk to him this week, is really his ability to operate from the neck up. His processing speed, his decision-making. It seems like he's always one step ahead of the defense, and when he's on, he's proven to be really hard to beat.
On first down, it's Mahomes. He's got his tight end. That's Travis Kelce. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a gain of 7.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
On second down, Mahomes. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Sometimes it's easy for a defense to lose track of a running back, especially when he leaks out from the backfield, but not the case here. They kept eyes on him the whole time. Comes in, makes a sure tackle, and drops him for a loss.
Here's a third down and 4. They put Kelce in motion. On third down, Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And that'll set up fourth down. On fourth down, the Chiefs send out Matt Araiza to punt. Back deep, it's Tyreek Hill. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. The Miami offense will make their way onto the field, led by their quarterback from the University of Alabama, Tua Tagovailoa.
One of the few southpaws we have playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and while he doesn't have one of the strongest arms, he makes up for it with great anticipation and pinpoint accuracy. So what it does, it allows him to throw very catchable balls. A lot of his receivers do a lot of the damage after the catch, and only time's going to tell how this one plays out. But when he's on his game, they're due for a lot of points.
The lefty right to the air to start. That one out wide to Gtowncapp. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
2 yards.
Second down, 8 to go from the 28.
At the 28-yard line.
A shotgun snap to Tua. He'll get that into the hands of Tyreek Hill. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
16 yards.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. He was looking for Gtowncapp coming out of the backfield. And it'll bring up second down.
All right, fellas, listen up. Hey! Watch it, Oscar.
Tua to throw again. That's brought in by Darren Waller. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. A gain of 21 on that pass play. Good for a Dolphins first down. They'll run here. This is Gtowncapp. Space to run inside the 20. And he's into the end zone. Gtowncapp. Touchdown, Dolphins. Extra point by Patterson is good. And the Dolphins will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes the return from a yard or two deep. The Chiefs offense ready to get going with their second possession. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10.
Yellow. 43, 15. Hey, 43.
Mahomes on 1st down. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. They knew it was coming, and they ended up holding them to just a short game.
Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down. They'll send Worthy in motion. 3rd and short. Here's Patrick. Forced out wide. He's going to let this one go for Worthy.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
On the return, it's Hill. And it'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Dolphins offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. This one caught by Waller. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Tua, give it to Achane. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 41-yard line.
From the gun, here's Tua. He'll air it out down the middle. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Nick Westbrook of Guinea there. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 11.
All right, come on. Ready, team. Top on 3. Don't let Zion. Watson, Oscar.
Here's 2. That's caught. It's Westbrook Akine. And he will get into the end zone. Nick Westbrook Akine. Touchdown Miami. On comes Patterson for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Dolphins will extend their 1st quarter lead. It's now 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. They've had it twice and they've punted twice, still seeking that first down of the game as they begin this third drive. They'll send Worthy in motion. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
They'll send Worthy in motion. Mahomes now on second down. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Willie Gay. He gets in there and drop him for a big loss. And now it's third and long. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And he'll be taken down at the 30. A big pickup there for the Chiefs. 55 yards on the game.
And they decide to bring pressure here on third down, but he does a really nice job. Remains calm under pressure. He ends up delivering a strike downfield and keeps the drive alive.
A first down throw for Mahomes. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now.
Yellow. Attack, attack. Hey, 57. Hey, Ridley. 15.
They put Kelsey in motion. Mahomes looking to throw on second down. Short throw taken in by Kelsey. First brought down, that pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. In motion, that's Thornton.
Easy. 15. 57. Yellow.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. And he puts his head down and he picks up the first down.
A 7-yard gain. And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
In motion, that's Thornton.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Hey, 15.
So a big third down hookup takes us to the break. 14-0 is our score. And we're back to South Florida after this. The Chiefs have it here to start quarter number 2. So they move inside the 20, first and 10 at the 18. As we are ready to get back underway. In motion, that's Thornton.
Yellow. Hey, go.
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Mika Fitzpatrick.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Their this forward for a couple. It'll be second down.
Mark down at his own 3-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
Hey, 21 T8.
Tua. This ball batted away. That's incomplete.
Intended for Nick.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
Leo Chenal there on the coverage.
Tua gonna throw. He's got the hook up there to Waddle. Now he's loose at the 40. And he's gonna take this all the way to the house. 97 yards. Touchdown Miami. Patterson now had the extra point. His kick is good. And the Dolphins will take themselves to a 21-0 lead.
Chiefs, nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. We'll see a return here from his own end zone. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. The Chiefs offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on 1st down.
Hey, 57, 57.
Motion man is Rice. On 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Now a deep ball looking for Brown. That one underthrown and intercepted. Picked off by Rasul Douglas. And the Dolphins are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
44, ready. 18, come on, 2,
On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
To throw on 2nd down, it's Tua. And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's 3rd down. He's had a lot of success throwing the ball early. Look at the numbers. Already up over 200 passing yards. Third and 5.
ready. 18,
Throwing is Tua. This one completes to him. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the 1st down.
That's good for a Dolphins 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
All right, go. Let's go.
And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
At the 45-yard line.
A run up the middle with Achane, and he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most, Leo Chenal, the linebacker, there for the tackle.
Makes it 3rd down and 10.
21G, 21G.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tagovailoa. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 32 yards.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Back to throw is Tua. Now a screen. Set up for A-Check. He's taken down just shy of the 10. The screen works for 10 yards and a 1st down.
That's another Dolphins 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Tua. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 17-yard line.
A loss of 7. Brings up 2nd and 17. At the Chiefs' 17-yard line.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here's Tagovailoa. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there.
Brings up
and 3rd down coming up.
20, TX. Out.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. Oh, no. This goes through the end zone. Did he lose it now before crossing the plane? It looks like they say he did. So this is the rule that always brings up a lot of debate. This winds up a touchback, a turnover, and the opponents take over at the 20-yard line.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Here comes a return from the end zone. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
And what a return right there. I mean, these days, most guys are just taking that ball as a touchdown. They're letting it go and turning it over to their offense, but not this guy. Not only does he bring it out of the end zone, but he finds a lane and takes it all the way across midfield.
Easy.
1st and 10 for Mahomes. Open man downfield. It's Rice. In motion, that's Thornton.
On Sunday. Hey, 15. Hey, 43. Hey, 57.
On 1st down, it's Mahomes. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Attack. 57. 43. 15.
In motion, that's Thornton.
Attack. Yellow.
On 2nd down, Mahomes. Going for it all. And that ball out of reach. Toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10.
Yellow. Argo on, 15. 15, yellow.
To the air once more, it's Mahomes. He's got it about the 8. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
It's a gain of 32
A
yards.
big pickup there for the Chiefs. 32 yards.
1st down.
What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. First down and goal. Trying to push the ball forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short. Mahomes goes to run with this one. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he'll take it on in. Juju Smith-Schuster. Touchdown, Kansas City. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely. I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead, and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
Galen Wright now on the return. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Dolphins offense getting their final instruction before heading back onto the field. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Tua. He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. On 2nd down, here's Tungo Vailoa. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
From the gun on 3rd down, Tungo Vailoa. He'll try to run for it.
Yeah, he's trying to make the best of a bad situation here, Mike. Nothing open downfield. He thinks he can tuck it and get it with his legs. He ends up out of bounds, short of the 1st.
32 stand. Solo left Zion. Hey, 21 TA. Long. Out.
They are going for it. It's Tungo Vailoa. That's to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Jaden Hicks.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
They'll send Worthy in motion.
Yellow. 43. Hey, 43. Hey, on Sunday.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. Oh, man, open downfield is Thornton. And he's going to have a 1st down. They get into field goal range here at the 29.
And the Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. It's a gain of 20. And the 1st down, Chiefs.
Easy. Yellow. Hey, 43. Hey, Ripley.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Attack!
Man in motion is Brown. They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Offense. Yellow. 15.
And in motion is Brown.
I don't need to. Right here, one time. 15.
Mahomes now on second down. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
I don't need to. Yellow.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. And taking a shot downfield for Kelsey. And that is called in on the right sideline. Right inside the chalk. A heck of a catch. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. They put Kelsey in motion.
Hey, 15. Yellow. Hero 15. Come back.
Mahomes now to throw again. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Brooks. And the Dolphins are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line.
Ready. Big team. Hey, time out two. Hey, 21. Solo left Zion.
In his own end zone, it's Tua. He'll let one go down the middle. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's second down.
It's second down and 10.
You're right here. Big team. Movement. Your game to win, offense. Watson, Oscar. Hey.
Throwing again from his own end zone. Open man downfield, Tyreek Hill. And that will give them some space, moving it all the way past the 40-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Solo left Zion. Out.
Here's Tagovailoa. He's got a man wide open. The tight end completes.
One of the things that makes him one of the best receivers in the NFL, Mike, is his ability to create separation downfield. He makes it so easy for his quarterback to not only find him, but to constantly create a nice throwing window like he did right there.
Out comes Riley Patterson to try the field goal. This will be from 56 yards away. Patterson's kick is good. And the Dolphins going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to kickoff of this second half.
Harrison Butker to kick off.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Here he is, Tyreek Hill back to return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Dolphins offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They'll start out first down and 10.
All right, come on. Yeah.
Is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. A big one there to start the second half. 35 yards.
First and 10 at the 38-yard
Now a
line.
first and 10 from the 38-yard line. A run, and it's Gtowncapp. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about one. Derek Noddy there to bring him down.
Gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9. And the Chiefs 36.
Once again, it's Gtowncapp. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
He's brought down back at the 40-yard line.
20, TX. Let's go.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
George Karlaftis. A loss of 9 brings up fourth down. Jake
So
Bailey
on
in
fourth
front
down,
formation
it's Jake
for the
Bailey
Dolphins.
to punt for the Dolphins. And this will work out well. Touchdown by the special teams unit right at the 10-yard line. The Chiefs offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start first and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Short throw taken in by Kelsey. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. A good spot here. Second and a yard.
The 18-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Florida. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Mike, doesn't it just seem like year in and year out, especially on the defensive side of the ball, there's these late-round players that kind of burst onto the scene out of nowhere, and there's a reason this guy fell in the draft. And I'll tell you what, he has shown a ton of growth so far this year, and he continues to make his presence felt in the back end of this defense.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Down behind the line of scrimmage.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11.
At the 25-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Tua. He's got it to the tight end, Dulcich. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
Greg Dulcich.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
Solo left Zion.
Tua now on third down. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Out comes Riley Patterson to try the field goal. This a 46-yard attempt. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Dolphins will extend their third quarter lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. The Chiefs offense ready to take over once again. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on first and 10. Mahomes back. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Rasul Douglas. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at the the 31-yard line.
Go ahead. Come on, two.
On the handoff, this is H.N. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 31-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground with H.N. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop him for no gain yet again. And now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
All right.
A run here with H.N. He'll get the 1st down inside the 15. And he's going to go into the end zone, but he may have gotten a little help along the way. This one's coming back. So holding is the call. Take that touchdown off the board. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long.
20, TX. Turbo 1. Hey.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. This throw right side is caught by Hill. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the 1st down. Here comes 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Out comes Riley Patterson to try the field goal. Another one through the uprights. He's 4 for 4 on the game. And the Dolphins will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Chiefs offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. It was Zach Sealer in on the tackle. So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8. Once again, it's Pacheco. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
And that is incomplete.
So here in the 2nd half, it's obvious the offense finds themselves in a tough spot, trailing by this many points. But really what makes it difficult is when you have to operate, Mike, in a comeback situation where you have to air the ball out every single play, it stresses your offensive line, it stresses your quarterback, it stresses your playmakers. It is just a really difficult way to play offensive football in the NFL, and they've got to do it really for the remainder of this half.
The Dolphins offense getting set to get back to work. They've definitely outplayed their opponents to this point in the 3rd quarter. They might be looking to grind out some 1st downs and chew up some valuable time on the clock. Now he'll run. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. How about 25 yards to start the drive? 1st down.
And this is when it just gets very frustrating as a defense, because this is what it's been like all day. The pass rush is good, but just not quite good enough. They let him slip through, and he burns them with big yardage.
And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
All right, go. Hey. Out.
To throw is Tua. That one out wide to Gtowncapp. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Let's go.
Here's Tua now on 2nd down. That is hot. What a throw. Right, goes it. Touchdown, Dolphins. On comes Patterson for the PAT. He's got it. And the Dolphins add on to their already sizable lead.
40, Chiefs 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
In motion, that's Thornton.
43, 40, 15, 15. Hey, Ridley. Yellow.
On 1st down, it's Mahomes. That is hot down the field. It's Worthy. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield.
Mike, what we're seeing play out across the NFL is that if offensively it requires you to go the length of the field in a long, methodical drive, your chances of coming away with points continue to go down the more you snap the ball. You have to be able to generate shot plays, pick up big, explosive chunks, because when you do, your ability to score points typically tends to follow.
Yellow. Hey, 15.
On 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. A throw behind his back, can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion. 2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
In motion, that's Thornton.
Yellow. Hey, go gun.
Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. To the sideline, caught by Worthy. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
To the air once more, it's Mahomes. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
A loss of 16 yards. 2nd down.
In motion, that's Thornton. Receiver in motion, going right. Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Leave him comfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
For whatever reason, when the ball was in the air, Mike, it seemed to me like he was almost having a little trouble tracking it. I'm not sure if that's what allowed the defender to catch back up, but ultimately it was the contact at the catch point that causes the incomplete, and now he's going to bring up 3rd and real long.
3rd and long for Mahomes. Working the right side, taken in by Rice.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage. So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
Tyreek now to return it. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Out comes Miami and the offense to get started on their next drive. This one appears to be safe in hand. It has been a clinical performance to this point. Now they'll try to finish up strong. And he'll work forward for about 4. It's second down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
From the gun, here's Tua. To the left side, in the hands of Hill. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
Good for a Dolphins.
Another really nice throw right there, and as you can see the numbers he's been able to put up here, I'm a little surprised, if I'm being honest, Mike, with just how easy it seems to have been. It just seems like he's made every right decision every time that he's decided to throw the ball.
First down throw there is incomplete.
Intended for Devon Achane.
Try again. It's second and 10.
Brings up second and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now Tua. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. Loose inside the 30. And he's just a couple short of a touchdown. We'll mark him out at the 2-yard line. It is a big play. Tua, the Tyree. That goes for 58.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Solo left Zion.
Tua to throw again. And he's in. Devon Achane. Touchdown Miami. He had the touchdown run earlier. Now add a TD reception. Patterson now to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Dolphins will add one more onto their big lead.
Chiefs 9.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He'll take it in at the goal line. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with first and 10. Patrick to throw. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Brings up second and 9 at the 25-yard line.
15. Attack. It's Sunday.
Mahomes now on second down. This one, a deep shot for Rice. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Third and 9.
9 yards to go.
Hey, dribble it. 15. Attack.
Now Mahomes. Flush to his left. A throw out wide. That is dropped. That could be a live football. It's picked up by the Dolphins. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. On comes Patterson for the PAT. He knocks it through. And the Dolphins stretch things out even further.
Dolphins 54, Chiefs 9.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes the return from a yard or two deep. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. Here's Xavier Worthy and his Kansas City teammates getting set for their next possession. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Moving to his right. He'll take a shot. Downfield for Kelce. That is run in. And he's out of bounds inside the 30. 1st and 10.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. A 51-yard gain. 1st down, Kansas City.
Easy.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Yellow.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
10 yards to go.
Attack! Hey, Ripley! Hero 15! Yellow!
On 3rd down, Mahomes. And this is caught on the sideline. Going to have the 1st down. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe not. They say the feet were out of bounds. Wow. Big, tight call there. For the moment, it'll be 4th down. Andy Reid wants another look at that. And Big Red has thrown the red challenge flag. So the challenge is not successful, and that will cost them the 1st of their 3 timeouts for the half. Butker's kick is good. And the Chiefs cut 3 off the lead, but they still face a sizable deficit. So the mistake there, the roughing call on the field goal, they'll take the 3 points off the board, keep possession of the ball, and have it 1st down.
Yellow! 180! 15!
To throw is Mahomes. Rolling right. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
This drive in danger of stalling out on 3rd and 10.
Attack!
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Yellow!
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. Escaping to his left. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. The Dolphins offense make their way out to take over once more. And a few kneel down should come close to closing this one out, depending on whether or not the defense wants to use those 2 timeouts they have left. But it really would just prolong what seems to be inevitable. Jalen Waddle, the intended target, and that will lead to a 2nd down. A run out of the gun with Gtowncapp. And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
He'll try and run it here. It's Gtowncapp. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line. 18 yards on the pickup there. 1st down, Miami.
1st down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll run this one straight ahead with Gtowncapp. And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. That'll hold them to a gain of 2.
43-yard line.
2nd down, they need 7.
44. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Solo left side. Hey, 21 TA.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Trent McDuffie. And the Chiefs are going to take over just shy of midfield.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
Now Smith gets it coming around. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Motion man is Rice. They'll send a man in motion left. On 2nd down, Mahomes. There's a throw right side. It'll be incomplete. Here's 3rd and 7. Motion man is Rice.
Attack! 15. Come back!
Mahomes going to throw here on 3rd down. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
Now Mahomes. That's taken in. And he is going to have a Chiefs 1st down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some.
Yellow.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. It's a gain of 25 yards. 1st down, Chiefs.
Mahomes now to throw again. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
Will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Here goes 15. I don't need to. I don't need to. Where's it?
One last shot now for Mahomes. That is incomplete. And the two-point conversion is unsuccessful.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this two-point try, but the execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
Harrison Butker.
Just 1 second. All that remains in the football game as the kick is away. Tyreek now to return it. And he is going to be taken down, and that is going to do it. So, fins up. It's a win for the Dolphins. And they made it look easy. Their offense playing at about as high a level as they can play. Defense wasn't too shabby either. And they're able to get the victory here by a rout in grand style. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Dolphins, home winners here as we say farewell from South Florida.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really wanna brag. I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange. From the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band. Sign this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling pin. Flex these bars on a dolphin fin. Life's too short, but I can't complain. Doing backflips on a candy cane. Ride my scooter with a cape at night. And I'ma high five me a traffic light. I blink twice, then I teleport. Got kicked out of the Trump resort. Bought this cloud on a payment plan. Then I ghosted out in a minivan. Mic in my hand like a waffle cone. Spitting out syrup in the twilight zone. Got no job, but I'm on the clock. And you can't stop me, cause don't stop.
We are about 15 or so miles northwest of world-famous Miami Beach as we are set for football at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens. Alongside Charles Davis. Brandon Gaudin and Charles kickoff moments away. Quickly, what are you watching in this one?
The offensive line for both teams, because both teams have a terrific pass rush. They've got to keep their passers upright. If they have a chance to do that, they can both thrive on offense and move the ball downfield.
Ready to get us started here, Riley Patterson. And we are underway from Hard Rock Stadium. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. So the Steelers offense getting set for their first drive. They'll be led out by their highly decorated quarterback, Aaron Rodgers.
There have been very few quarterbacks in the NFL who have been as consistent throughout their career as Aaron Rodgers. He's been good for so long, and we've seen no decline in his skills. His accuracy and arm strength continue to elevate the talent around him, and his in-game mistakes, few and far between.
Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the game's first play. And it's 2nd down now.
2nd and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. Get back. Take 30. Slip again.
Working from the gun. Rodgers. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And he's got it inside the 10. And he'll be marked down deep on Miami's side of the field. 1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Now run straight ahead with Warren. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. The line of scrimmage once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal.
At the 5-yard line.
Hey, 88. Yeah, live. Inside. Hey, take 26.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. He'll find Gainwell out of the backfield. They get only a yard there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
A gain of 1 yard on the play.
26.
It's now 3rd and goal.
18. Get 300. Get 300. Jump out. Go to 50. Back north. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
Throwing now is Rodgers. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. DK Metcalf from 3 yards out. And the Steelers get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
Steelers 7.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Here is Tua Tagovailoa heading out to lead this Miami offense.
This guy's leadership is so important to how this offense functions. He doesn't shrink from any moments on game day, and everything he does with confidence. He sets the example in practice, off the field, and is the guy leading everyone out for each possession.
Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. On the ground, this is Devon Achane. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Well, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 1. Here's Hill. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. The Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
Turbo 3, kick.
Now Achane on 1st and 10. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
2nd and 5. Now the Steelers put a stop to the action with a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now 2nd and 5.
Good. Watch it, Oscar.
Now Tua. It's Hill, complete. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
All right, fellas, listen up. You're right here. But it's deep. Turbo 1.
Now Hill. Will be marked inches short. No gain on the play. And that Mike McDaniel, he's going to ask him to take a closer look at this call, and out comes a challenge flag.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So winds up a very smart decision to throw the flag. They reset the spot, and now that's a 1st down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And it's 2nd down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2.
Solo left side.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Well, they would have gotten a conversion if he could hold on. Instead, the drop means it'll be 4th down.
I think we'll see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
Let's go. Ready.
Tagovailoa going for it on 4th down. That's to his running back, complete. And he's unable to get away. They stop him at the line on 4th and 2. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They have to be thrilled with that first drive that got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
There on the tackle, Minkah Fitzpatrick. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Watch it. Hey, take 26. Inside. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
Here's Rodgers to throw. It's brought in by Wilson. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 47.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Back north. Get 300. Get 300. Yeah, live. Take 30. Speed it down.
To throw is Rodgers. Now he's going to step up and run. Oh, he's going up top for Wilson. And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball. He could not hang on. 2nd down coming up. First carry for Kenneth Gainwell. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Sometimes I forget how much information he has to go through before the ball's even snapped. But what a diagnosis right there. Saw the play, shot through the gap like a rocket, ends up spilling it for a loss.
What do they have for this? 3rd and 11. And with the play clock reading 4, we're going to get a timeout. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. Tough spot here. 3rd down and 11.
319. 26. Hey, take 20. Give it.
Now it's Rodgers. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
On 4th down, the Steelers call on Corliss Waitman to punt. Back deep is Tyreek Hill. And they'll get to this and touch it. Looks like, yeah, right at the 15-yard line here. So Miami coming out for their 2nd drive. Tua sets up to pass it. That's complete. It's Greg Dulcich. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
Dolphins, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. 2nd quarter from Miami. It's the Dolphins with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And he'll look downfield for Waller. He's got it with the 15. And he takes it down deep into Pittsburgh territory. It's a big play there for Miami. And even 50 yards.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. They'll run it with Hill. And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Looking to pass. Tua. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Tua Tagovailoa taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it was Tua Tagovailoa who called his own number and finished it off with a touchdown run. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. Rodgers going to throw. Man open downfield, it's Metcalf. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Another catch for him there, and the numbers starting to stack up a bit. He's closing in already on a 100-yard game. We're still in the first half. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. Hey, 88. Go to 50. Inside. Screen again.
Rodgers now to throw. He'll get this to his tight end. It's Jonnu Smith. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Oh, a lot of credit to the play caller here. He saw the design in his mind and implemented it. A little zone stretcher here because they started the tight end on the left side of formation and sent him on a crossing route. And this works really well where you can find that space between levels, and they were able to do so for good yardage.
And there defensively was Jack Jones.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
Now a play fake. Rodgers. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. Now it appears we have a Steeler here slow to get up. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Warren will score. Touchdown, Steelers.
Touchdown, Steelers.
Extra point now by Boswell. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run.
Chris Boswell to kick
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Out comes the Dolphin offense now as they get set to take over here. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10.
Ready, John? 21, 22, what's it? Out.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Oh, and that is incomplete. Nick Westbrook Akine, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
Incomplete.
Now two are going to change the play.
35-yard line.
Solo left Zion. Scat. Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion.
To throw again on 2nd down. Tua. And going deep for Hill. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So they take a decent shot, CD, and the flag comes out for pass interference.
Yeah, a little DPI, as they like to call it in the business, right? And the farther you get downfield, the more frenetic things get, and the more calm and control you have to remain as a defender. That was a little bit of a slip there, and the penalty will go against him.
And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
21G.
That's another Dolphin.
Oh, how about this on 1st and goal? And he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. Tyreek Hill. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point try now for Patterson. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Steelers set to take the field. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation, because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board.
To throw, it's Rodgers. And Wilson with it, complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
What an intelligent play as he found open grass and uncovered quickly. A nice clutch play to move the chains. The defense, they've got to do a much better job of accounting for these shorter routes.
Now Rodgers. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. Zoom.
Throwing is Rodgers. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Back one. Plant. Hey, take 26.
And again, it's Rodgers. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Roman Wilson, 38 yards. And the Steelers have moved out in front. Boswell good with the extra point. And the lead is now 21-14.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins about set to go to work on offense. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Options galore here. Second and a few inches. Here's Tua. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. Well, the incompletion, but now we also have an injured player. An incomplete pass on second down leads us to third and inches. Tua going to throw. That's out to Hill, right side complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
First and 10 at the 37.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. Out of the gun, here's a give to Achane. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's second and 2.
Brings up second and 2.
Now back to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Shifts by him. And they'll get this down to the 10. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
That's good for a Dolphins first down. First down and goal to go.
Now Tua. Now he's going to step up and run. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Give him 9 on the scramble there, and it'll leave him with a second and just a couple of inches.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well, what we call those broken plays? You can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that... And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Tyreek Hill with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Dolphins are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. The Steelers ready to take over on offense. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
Here's Rodgers. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Incomplete. Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Throwing now is Rodgers. Gonna look deep for Wilson. And that's gonna be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Working from the gun, Rodgers. And that is too far out in front of his intended target. Incomplete. I don't know, he had to be pretty quick with his fingers to start and stop after the ball hit the ground. I'm giving him some credit.
Well, I'm thinking about the mental focus, you know?
Yeah.
The mental focus.
Yeah, that's true.
Got to stay with it.
That's true.
319, go to 50. Hey, you block over here. Get 300. Get 300. Box it, box it, box it, box it. Hey, take 26.
In motion right, that's Wilson. Rodgers going to go on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position. The Dolphins taking over now late in this first half. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
21G. 20, TX. Whoa.
From the gun, it's Tua. Got a man, it's Darren Waller. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover. And they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
And goal.
Ready. 22, double one, high. Ready.
2nd down and goal. Tua. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Tua is going to change things up. Tua now, 3rd and goal. Now he's going to step up and run. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. Patterson's kick is good. But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about.
Defense.
Well, they got the ball already. They're not not going to risk the yardage and running another fourth down. They decline it.
And what was that they taught you in law school, that possession is 9/10 of the law?
I didn't go to law school.
Oh, you didn't? I thought you did. Well, I'm going to give that to you anyway. Possession is 9/10 of the law, and it's 9/10 of this game, too. Having the football counts.
You're so litigious. So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. Yeah, that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And with Rodgers behind center, you wonder if they'll take one shot at this.
Number 50, and you block up 26.
Now it's Rodgers. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. You want the third quarter already? No problem. Let's do it. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? It's certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here as they start defensively at the 40-yard line. Well, you don't see that often. He just mishit it, and it goes out of bounds.
Well, I know sitting up here, and I'm looking at you, and you're looking at me, and I know we're both thinking the same thing. Isn't it easy enough to keep it between the sidelines? Because unless you're intentionally doing it for some reason, well, that's a costly mishit.
And now off to the races, down the right side. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 59 yards. And the Dolphins come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
31. Steelers, 21.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Time for the Steelers offense now to get set for their first possession of half number 2. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
A good gain on first, has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Here's Rodgers to throw. They'll get this complete to Calvin Austin. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
14 yards.
That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Take 30. Hey, take 26. Go to 50, 26.
To throw is Rodgers. This one deep for Wilson. And that's going to be incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Now Rodgers. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. Now right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Metcalf motions left. Rodgers going to throw. It's caught inside the 25. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And the Steelers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
That's another Steelers first down. 88. First and goal, Pittsburgh.
Box it. Jump out. Number 50, inside.
Rodgers again now. And it's caught. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Take 30. Get 300. Hey, take 26.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Bradley Chubb. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13.
When you're this close to the goal line, you've got to expect pressure from the defense, so the ball's got to come out fast. Got to get out of his hands quicker.
Interested to see what they dial up here. 3rd and goal with a lot of green between them and the end zone.
26. Hey, 88.
Rodgers now to throw. That one out wide and intercepted. Picked up by a Fitu Melifonwu. And what a return as he brings this one all the way back to the 25-yard line. Up the middle, Achane. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. From the 22 now, here's a 2nd and 7.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the Steelers' 22-yard line.
Tua sets up to pass it. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away. And now it's 3rd. In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7. Now Tua signaling to change things up.
Hey, 21, T.A. Double 1, hard.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Well, he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Tyreek Hill on the touchdown pass from Tua. And the Dolphins take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Get a look at DK Metcalf as this offense returns to the field. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Jordan Brooks with it. I saw the pressure coming out, and that just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
After the turnover, it's Tua. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Eccles. And the Steelers are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Hey, check 26. Go to 50. Hey, side. Hey, 88.
Throwing is Rodgers. Oh, he's going up top for Wilson. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. So now first and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 35-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Box it. Go to 50. Get 300. Jump out.
Now Rodgers. Catch is made by Metcalf. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. So 3 plays already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. To throw, it's Rodgers. Got his man, it's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Ben Skoranek, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Boswell for the extra point. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. A 4-play drive spanning 80 yards. And it ends with a Pittsburgh touchdown.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Miami's offense set and ready to go. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. The drive starts with a run from H.M. Loose inside the 30, inside the 10, and all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Devon H.M., 65 yards. And the Dolphins get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Patterson now for the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. So they hit pay dirt on just one play. The long run, the scamper, and a very nice scamper into the end zone for the touchdown. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time. Now, Charles, remember they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression?
And Rodgers intercepted a third time. And the Dolphins are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. Oh, he shifts. There he goes, left side. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Devon Achane with now his second touchdown of this third quarter. And the Dolphins will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead is now 24.
Steelers 28.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Third quarter from Miami. This is 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, Rodgers. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 35.
It's a gain of 25 yards on the play. That's good for the Steelers. First down. It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, Pittsburgh.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Dolphins are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
That's caught. Nick Westbrook-Ikhine with it. And he's out of bounds, but not before a big pickup that time on what's going to wind up being the final play of the third quarter. Back now in Miami. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
Ready? Yeah. 18. Long.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Now he'll tuck this and run. Throw caught by Achane. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Devon Achane, 27 yards. And the Dolphins start to open this lead even wider here in the 4th. PAT would extend their lead, but there is a flag on the play. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration. Not a good play.
And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Steelers offense now, they head back onto the field. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Here's Rodgers. Wide open receiver, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 38. Throwing now is Rodgers. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20.
26.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Complete to Austin here over the middle. Just a gain of a couple there. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
And it's 3rd down.
50.
Back to throw. Rodgers. Now he's going to step up and run. And that is incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. But we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, giving a little dab. Been a big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
164 yards rushing for him now, as he has been tremendous all day long.
You're right here.
Now Tua. He'll dump this off to H.M. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. 23 yards the pickup there.
That's good.
There's a beautiful throw there, and he's been sensational the entire game, moving it around, spreading it, hitting the right guys. And look, under normal situations, partner, I would expect him to come out of the game now. They've got it in hand. But you and I have been around this league a long time, and every time we ask head coaches about it, hey, why don't you take your quarterback out when the game's in hand? They just kind of give us that look like, that's what he's paid to do. So it's a very unusual situation. I'd want him out. They tend to leave him in.
13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row, first down.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Let's go.
Tua going to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Intended for Darren Waller.
Here's 2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Hey, 21. Out. Hey. Farther, long. Get on.
Looking to pass. Tua. And he whips that one incomplete there. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. H.N. gets it from the gun. And he's not going to get anywhere close to the marker as they'll stop him well short of the yellow line. Riley Patterson now on for the field goal. Patterson's kick is good. And the Dolphins will add on to their lead. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but They'll take the 3, and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. And the Steelers getting set and ready for their next possession.
And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense.
He's got a man, complete. And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. Go to 50.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. And his throw is incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
18. Hey, 88. Take 30. Inside. Hey, take 26. Slip again.
Now it's Rodgers. Airing it out deep for Smith. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
58. Get 300. Back north.
Rodgers to throw once more. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by a Fitu Melifonwu. And the Dolphins are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. And they've got the huge lead now. They have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. Now 2nd and 9. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away. On the ground, this is Hill. And he'll take this up over the 40 to about the 41. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Here's Tua. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
That one looks like he'll throw here. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Now it's 2nd and 10.
Incomplete.
21G.
Jabril Peppers on the cover.
A run straight ahead with H.M. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39.
Brought him down.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. From the gun, it's Tua. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. The Dolphins will send out the punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt.
And this will be covered up. Pretty good result. It'll be down at the 14-yard line.
The Steeler offense set to regain possession. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
And the Steelers, first down. A gain of 14. First down, Pittsburgh.
Rodgers going to throw. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Bradley Chubb getting him once again his third sack of the afternoon. To throw is Rodgers. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. This is Smith with the ground. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. Shotgun now for Rodgers. He's going to let it fly. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
Looks like they're going to keep throwing to the bitter end. This one's long since over, but give them credit. They're going to go down fighting. That one, incomplete.
Waddle try now for Rodgers. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be stopped right at midfield.
Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
With a Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins #1.
From beautiful South Florida, there's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. But today, two AFC teams set to do battle. It should be a good one, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Miami Dolphins. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. Kickoff just moments away. Charles, quickly, keys to the game.
For me, it's coaching. Who prepared his team the best going into this one to give them the confidence to believe that they would win the game? That's who's going to come out of this one on top.
Ready to get us started here, Riley Patterson. And we are underway from Miami. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. Number 8, Lamar Jackson, trotting onto the field at quarterback, ready to lead this Ravens offense.
Early part of his career, defenses really had to focus on his running ability, and they still do. But now, he's turned himself into a true dual-threat quarterback. When he plants his cleats in the ground and turns it loose, good things happen downfield.
Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. The NFL's leading rusher in 2019 and 2020, Derrick Henry. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Here's Jackson to throw. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. The Ravens get a new set of downs, give them 17 on that pickup. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Lamar changing the look. A first down carry for Henry. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down.
Not a lot of running room there. Not a place to make a cut and kind of exit out because they had everything bottled up. Looked to me like the linemen were taking on their blocks really well and giving up no creases.
13. Hey. Report. Sit down, man. Hey, report.
Now it's Jackson. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Get on! Hey, Ozzy! Hey, middle.
To throw is Jackson. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. That's good for a first down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
13.
Back to the ground now. It's Henry. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. The Ravens get a new set of downs, give them 17 on that pickup. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 39-yard line.
Yo. Middle. I got it, baby.
Throwing is Jackson. The short throw caught by Andrews. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
You change it.
Jackson. That's complete to his receiver, Bateman. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
Henry will struggle to get to the line of scrimmage as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, a 4-yard touchdown scamper. And the Ravens will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Tyler Luke now for the extra point. And the Ravens lead at 7-0. A 10-play drive that time. And it was capped off by the touchdown run that came from Lamar Jackson. Now after the touchdown, Loop back out to kick this one away. Couldn't take the chance. This will be returned from the goal line. Hill shedding the tackle. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Dolphins take the field with Tua Tagovailoa, their quarterback from Alabama, at the helm.
You want to talk about a driven player, partner. This guy is absolutely that person. He doesn't just have goals in this game. He wants to be remembered among the best to play the position, and he treats every game as an audition for that. It's a lofty goal to set for yourself, but we've seen his drive lead to some impressive games from him. Perhaps another one is in store today.
Tua and the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their own 18. A run for Hill. And he's going to be stopped here on this first play as he gets it to the line of scrimmage and no more.
At the 19-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Throw caught by Achane. 2 yards on the pickup there. And 3rd and 8 now. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
So on 4th down, here's Jake Bailey to punt for the Dolphins. Fielded at about the 28. A great return there of 22 yards. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50. 1st and 10. Baltimore set to take over here for their 2nd possession of the game. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing, and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he wisely will throw that one away.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
No, we changed it. Go ahead. You at X, you at X.
Now Jackson. Over the middle, complete. It's Walker. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
DC, ready? Go. Hey, report! Report! Answer on! What? Man! No.
Down the left sideline. And he almost made it, but just short. Finally out of bounds, right down around the goal line.
Well, penalties don't usually hurt as much as that one does. That is a monster gain wiped out by the flag.
And you and I both know that an offense only gets a couple of those big moments in a normal game. You've got to take advantage of them. When you give one away because of an avoidable penalty, that's a major disadvantage. Just steals away every bit of momentum you just generated with that play.
No. We changed it. Hey, report. 13. Sit up.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Looking for Bateman. He's got him complete.
And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain.
Facing 4th down, Baltimore will punt. Jordan Stout out there.
And they will get to this one and down it at the 13-yard line.
At their own 13-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
Second quarter from Miami. It's the Dolphins with the football. 2nd and 6. As they've got it as we resume action. This is Hill. Now he's free to midfield. Tyreek Hill. He's to the 10. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 82 yards. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And we are tied at 7.
The game at 7.
So 2 plays on that scoring drive. That's how they drew it up. And a long run into the end zone, and what a run it was. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Now Ali going to take it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards, 2nd down.
27-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Now it's Jackson. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
I've often wondered why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position, that's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
We change it. Go ahead.
From the gun, it's Jackson. That is caught. Rashad Bateman. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down. Inside handoff, Henry. A solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
A gain of 14. And the Ravens first down.
They keep it with Henry on first down. He pushes through a would-be tackler to get about 3 yards, 2nd down. Ball under 39. Here's 2nd down and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's Jackson. Throw caught by Flowers. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 23. 16 yards on that one and a Raven first.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Trying to get out wide, but he's going to be tackled right near the line of scrimmage. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be second down.
At the 22-yard line.
Jackson now. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
No, we changed it. Hey, Ozzy, man. Let's go.
And Bateman, he'll go in motion right here.
From the gun on third down, Jackson.
He'll try and do this himself.
And he'll just get rid of it.
Like what I've seen so far out of this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on third down. So far, only allowed one conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
And his kick is indeed good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Miami set to take over. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after getting up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And all the way in for a Miami touchdown.
Nick Westbrook-Akino,
61 yards.
And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. The extra point try now for Patterson.
And that makes it 14-10. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin at the 35-yard line. Baltimore about ready to go on offense.
And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that. They weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick other than the extra point. That's it.
Jackson. And that's complete to Mitchell. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49.
12 yards. And the Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Hey, Ozzy, sit up.
From the gun, Jackson. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
First down, Baltimore.
Now Lamar changing the play.
Middle. Hey.
Henry up the middle. Jordan Brooks on the tackle.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Looking to throw on second down. Jackson. He finds Bateman over the middle. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 24-yard line.
That's another Baltimore first down. A gain of 12. And the Ravens first down.
Looking to throw. Jackson. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
And Bateman, and he'll go in motion right here.
On second and 10, Jackson. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in.
That's interference.
And the contact may have come too early.
So pass interference, the call is so tough as a defender, I'd imagine, to time that up perfectly.
It certainly is difficult to get it exactly right because sometimes you're looking at getting there fractions of seconds too early. That one looked a little more obvious. Always a tough penalty to officiate. Just ask the basketball refs when they have to officiate blocking.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown.
Lamar Jackson hooking up with Mark Andrews. And the Ravens will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 17-14. So this drive spans 7 plays.
And it's Mark Andrews who finishes things off with a touchdown reception. Now after the touchdown, Loop back out to kick this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. The Dolphins taking over now late in this first half. And with a little under a minute to go, they may try and work their way into field goal range and try to tie up this ball game.
Good starting field position for the Dolphins as they have it 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Open man is Hill. He's got him. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. They'll run with Hill. And he stopped immediately there. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Here comes 3rd and the length of the football.
On the carry, it's Hill. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Give him 32 on the play.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Hey, turbo 2.
Now Hill. Trying to turn the corner, but he's going to be stopped right near the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
2nd and 11 at the Ravens' 25-yard line.
Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa.
And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Now Tua going to change the play.
Hey, 21. Hey, 21 G. Watson, Oscar. 20, TX.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
All right, go ahead, go. Turbo one, high. Solo left. Hey.
Looking to pass. Tua. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
To 2nd and 10.
Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it. So on comes the field goal unit. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half.
Patterson's kick is good.
And that will tie things at 17-all. So they're able to make things level just before half and also leave very, very little time on the clock.
And I love the way that you phrased that. Brought a little soccer into it, and that's really apropos considering they just kicked a field goal to tie things up.
So still a little bit of time following the made field goal, but we are tied as the kick's away. So we are deadlocked at the... All right, so we skip the rest of halftime and get set for the 3rd quarter.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And ready to get the party started for the 2nd half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard.
And this will not be returned, so the 2nd half begins with a touchback.
Out comes the Dolphins now. They'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter.
It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
So from the 37, here's a 2nd and 8.
Turbo 3, kick. Ready, team.
Hill. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
I don't care what the emphasis is in the NFL at any given time. Every defense is still going to say their #1 goal every game is stop the run. And right now, they're not doing that, and that really chips away at your confidence.
They'll run for it with Achane.
And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
That's good for a Dolphins first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On first down, back to Achane.
And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
At the 47-yard line.
Ready, team. Long.
Tua going to throw.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
They have the first down with that gain of 4 yards.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized.
They'll run. This is Hill. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on second down and 11.
Brings up second and 11. At the 40.
Now Hill. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. Give him 3 yards on the run there. That still leaves him with a difficult 3rd and 8 coming up.
Hey, come up, two. Come up, two. Come up, two. Oh, yeah. 21G, 21. Hey, 21 TA.
Tua sets up to pass it. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 12-yard line. A big one there on 3rd down. They hit for 30 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Tua going to give this to Wright. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Jalen Wright taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Dolphins have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Patterson now for the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead now. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it was capped off by a 12-yard touchdown run. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here. And this ball will come out to the 35. The Ravens offense getting ready now for their first possession of the second half. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
A shotgun handoff to Mitchell. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
That's good for a first down. A pickup of 2 yards. First down, Ravens.
Here's Jackson to throw. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. The sack there by Bradley Chubb. 2nd and 21, a lot of ground to cover. To throw is Jackson. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
In motion left, Flowers.
Yo. No. Hey.
Past the 20. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, 47 yards. And the Ravens are an extra point away from evening this one up. Point after, right down the middle. And that will tie us at 24.
Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here.
And Hill will opt for the touchback.
The Dolphins offense now ready to go back out onto the field.
And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10.
Hey, get set.
Here's Achane to start the drive.
A beautiful fake. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
2 yards to go, 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Ready. Turbo one, high. Turbo one.
Again, it's Achane.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Here is 3rd down and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Yeah. Hey, 21 TX. 20 TX. Out.
Here's Tua. He'll try and do this himself.
Oh, wide open, complete. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown.
Jalen Waddle, 59 yards. And the Dolphins have moved out in front here in the final minute of the third quarter. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And they will take a 7-point lead.
Ravens 24.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin to drive at the 30.
And now here come the Ravens. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior. Big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
Now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
Now it's Jackson. He's got it complete. Derrick Henry.
Still going inside the 20.
They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry, 65 yards.
And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying this ball game here in the final moments of the third quarter.
To kick off for Baltimore.
So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away.
And Hill will opt for the touchback.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Yeah. All right, go ahead, go. Turbo 3, kick.
Now Tua.
And he'll look downfield for Waller.
And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this third quarter of play. Back now in Miami. All even as we get ready to start the fourth. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Achane.
And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Long, scat. Ready.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. And he's just going to be short here, barely, maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
Ready.
They'll go. Achane. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
Solo left Zion. Hey, Turbo 1, high. 21G. Out.
Now back to throw. Short throw going to be caught by Waller. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now Hill. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Hey, 20, let's go. Solo left Zion.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
That two is going to change things up.
Ready. 20, T.A. Watson, Oscar.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he is caught. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal.
First down. And goal to go.
They'll look to throw. Waller taking it in over the middle. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Darren Waller, a 9-yard touchdown ground. And the Dolphins answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. Extra point try now for Patterson. And they will take a 7-point lead now. That time a 9-play drive. And it concludes with a touchdown reception by Darren Waller. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Raven offense now, ready for another possession. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the 4th quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. They'll start with a run by Mitchell. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
We change it.
Throwing is Jackson. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down.
Hey, report. 13. Hey, middle.
Now Jackson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Baltimore, first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
But now an audible here into something else.
A first down carry for Henry. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Now it's Jackson. His throw taken in by Isaiah Likely. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining.
So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back.
A big play here as the crowd noise rises. 3rd and 1.
Hey, come on.
Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35.
Considering they've seen him have some big gains against him throughout this game, that's got to feel like a measure of revenge as they trap him behind the line of scrimmage for a loss.
There we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. That's to his running back, complete. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
First down, Baltimore.
No, retain. Report.
Jackson going to keep it.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson, a 23-yard run.
And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. And out come the Dolphins now.
Well, partner, here it is. They've got the chance to win the game. You'd have to think they need to get it near the opposite 40 to have a chance to kick a game-winning field goal. We'll see what they can do.
And you're right about that, because if we look at it in macro, that's what it looks like. But I think in micro, the head coach has already asked the special teams coach, what is he feeling? What does he think? Where does he want the football? What's the yard line we have to get? And he's already relayed that to his quarterback and his offense. They know what the goal is. Now the key,
Tyreek Hill.
And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th.
Patterson now for the extra point.
And they will take a 7-point lead now. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Jackson and the Ravens, here they come. Down by 7, 53 ticks to go. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on first down. Jackson to throw. And he'll throw this one away. But I don't think he was out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag. We saw it, too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
They'll come up now on second down. And not much here as he'll get it to the 11, maybe the 12-yard line. And the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. Throwing, Jackson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Here's Jackson. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And remember now, a field goal does you no good. This is touchdown or bust territory. So they took a late shot for the end zone, but the defense, as they've been all game long, up to the task.
No, we changed it. Ozzy, shut up.
Jackson. He's going to let it fly. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Well, they know anything less than a touchdown here at this late stage is going to be no good. They were going for it all right there, but it was just too hard to adjust to that one in the air, and it winds up incomplete.
Now Jackson. And that is incomplete.
I think we were both wondering if we were going to see them try to push it deep downfield, facing a one-possession deficit late, and they certainly didn't disappoint. They gave it an effort.
No choice but to go. Here's fourth down now. But not before he's inside the 30.
It's a gain of 27 yards. That's good for a Baltimore first down. A gain of 27 on the play. First down, Ravens.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
13.
And he is going to be stopped here for no gain, and that is going to be the final play of this football game. This one came right down to the wire, and CD, they had that one final chance to try to navigate their way into the end zone, but couldn't get it done to avoid the loss.
Yeah, and how about the defense there? Because while they had one final look at the end zone, the defense made sure they knew what they were doing on the last play, executed it flawlessly, and no flags. Because remember, if there's a defensive penalty, there's one play left in the game that the offense gets. They didn't allow that to happen.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. From Miami, so long, everybody.
Not headed to the airport for this.